So I've been talking about the glasses I ordered from Zenni Optical, my sponsor. Now, I've never ordered glasses online before. I didn't trust it, to be honest. But mine had a scratch, and Zenni was my sponsor, so I kind of sort of had to do it, right? I mean, I can't tell you about it if I haven't done it. So my previous thinking was, prices are too cheap. These can't be good. I'm not going to like them. I'm picky. I take that back. Mine costs about $70, and I can't tell the difference from the $500 pair I purchased 2 months ago. By the way, my wife likes them too. She said they look good on your face, and I want some too. And at about $70 or less, I can buy them. I am surprised, and I'm a customer. Zenni Optical has prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, all starting at under $30. Go to Zenni.com, pick a frame, upload your prescription. They'll ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And Zenni has that virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frames look on your face, and that is very cool and confidence building. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now it's time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out pretty quick, so don't sit on this. Go to Zenni.com/podcast, promo code podcast15. Okay, funny story. My wife was listening to my podcast the other day. Yes, she does that. And she said, what's this thing called Whatnot you keep talking about on your podcast? Are you shopping without me? Yes, I am. I'm cheating on you. It's called Whatnot. It's live shopping with chat, and it's a lot of fun. Look, I coach a lot of people online. I coach people to make money online. Most don't know how to do it. And I have been telling a few lately to go to Whatnot, see what they're doing, and give it a try. If you're a Whatnot seller, you really shine, and your people find you. And that's a big deal, because if you're selling online, they need to find you for you to make money, right? And then they become repeat customers because they see your face, not just your logo. Whatnot is the largest dedicated live shopping platform, whether it's beauty, it's collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies. Yep, cookies. Sellers are building real thriving businesses. Anyone can do it too. Some people on Whatnot are selling, get this, 10 times as much as they do on other major marketplaces. And you don't know this, but Whatnot buyers spend more than an hour on the app every day. They're not browsing. That's why they call them buyers. They're buying your stuff. So here's how it works. You go live, you showcase your products, and you earn real income. Search Whatnot, WHATNOT, in the App Store, download, and you can start selling right away.
Never give up. Fighting till the end, gotta get back up. No time for loss. Fighting till the end, no matter what the cost. Keep moving, gotta get back up. What? Keep moving, gotta get back up. Keep moving, gotta get back up. What? Keep moving, gotta get back up.
How are you? Come on in. Let's do this thing. What else you got going on today, Red? I don't know where you are. Did you get up motivated, inspired, ready to get stuff done? Or did you get up going, oh my God, I need some motivation? Or maybe you're in between someplace and just kind of in neutral, just doing your thing. I think that's probably the better place to be, but that or motivated, the not feeling motivated is not such a good thing. But we'll, if that's the case, we'll work on that today. I got a question for you. Are you a spontaneous person, or are you a routine-driven person? Which one are you? You ought to know what it is. Think about it for just a second. That's what we're talking about today. And which one, whatever you are, which one should you be? Or should it be a combination of the two? What is it? Okay, I'll give it away. I think it's probably always going to be a bit of a combination of the two, just a little bit. But which one's better? We'll discuss that. It is a daily boost from motivationtomove.com. The positive boost you need every single day since 2006. Almost 5,000 episodes. A little scratchy again today. I have been working on my Face Your Passion course. It's gone on for months and months. I just finished almost right to the end of the final module. About 50 hours of work for each one I've been doing. It's been a lot of work. And it's kind of crazy because I'll work on it sometimes 6 or 8 hours straight and then try to talk. And I sound like this. Yet if I talk all day, I don't sound like this. I sound fine. So I'm sorry, but very soon that program's coming out. And by the way, you should be on my email list. I never spam you, and you can always get off my list if you want to. The easiest way to do it currently right this minute is to go to perfectweekplanner.com and just get the planner. That's it. You'll go on the list right away, and we're going to let you know because very soon I'm going to teach you how to do something. I'm going to teach you how to uncover and discover your passion, to build a roadmap to me, as I call it, a roadmap for yourself, and to build a bridge from where you are to whatever passion you have in your heart. It's coming real soon, and you'll know first if you're on my email list. So if you're not, go get it. perfectweekplanner.com. Get signed up, okay? Let's jump right into it, huh? The scripted life thing that I want to talk about today. This is kind of weird. This is not really me. I mean, I was kind of a born spontaneous guy. I have a long history of being spontaneous. And when I say spontaneous, usually it's funny. The first thing that came to mind is all the trouble I got into by being spontaneous. Why is that? I've kind of curtailed it over the years. I've learned a better way to do things, and we'll talk about that today. But in my world, in my Scott Logic world, my version of common sense, when I talk to myself and give myself common sense advice, much of which you get all my advice on this show. When I talk to myself, I sometimes fight my own advice. When life is predictable, when life is scripted, when life is process-oriented, when life is boring, life gets as excited as you could ever dream it could be. Huh? So from a spontaneous guy, I'm like, wait a second, I'm spontaneous. I just want to go have fun. I just want to kind of blow with the wind. And that's when it's all fun. But no, it's not that. That's usually when the headaches come up. When I was dating my wife a long time ago, 17 years ago, I hadn't dated a whole lot. I was excited about dating, going out in the nightclubs, having some fun. And we'll go out and we'd plan for the perfect night. We're going to have some dinner, a couple of drinks, and then dance. And then the night was like boring. Just nothing happened. We planned it. And then a week or two later, I say, well, what do you do? I don't care. Because it was like, man, the last one wasn't that fun. I said, well, let's go have some fun. We'll drop in someplace just, unannounced. Boom. Best night ever. Totally spontaneous, totally unpredictable, and it worked really well. But do we want to do that every single time? No. Because, listen, I like excitement in my day. You can see why I would prefer to ignore all that wisdom. And I'm not alone. I'm guessing you're like that some of the time at least. And wives, ladies, if you have a husband, a man, they're more like me most of the time. And you'd like them to be like me at least some of the time, right? Just a little bit. Man, still, I don't miss it. I mean, I prioritize my thinking now at all cost. So let's talk about scripting your life, scripting your living. So I love, like I said, a good spontaneous day. I have learned that the more scripted and predictable the day, the less stress I have and the more I get done. Actually, there's more time to do stuff between the lines, to have a good time. All that means is I know what I'll be doing throughout the day and when I'll be doing it and what time I'm going to be done for the day. Frankly, I can usually tell you weeks in advance what's going on. Maybe that's why I never need to check my calendar when somebody asks me what I'm going to be doing. I just know. I run an extremely predictable day. In writing the Fix Your Passion module that I was doing this week, I was writing my day down. Man, that's boring. Literally writing it down. So let me share mine with you so you have an example, because people want an example when you take a course, right? It's just boring. And yet I have so much flexibility within it. So I think you should live a process-oriented life. So the best way I could explain it is this. Let's use a goal. How's that? Goal as an example. I think that's a good way to go. So most people set a goal. They set a focus on the outcome is what they want of achieving their goal, which is kind of what it is. Although you know the definition of goal, don't you? Have you ever looked that up? Most people don't look things up. Have you ever looked it up? You just know what a goal is. Actually, it means like a soccer goal. No, it's not. It's a goal. It's a termination point. Ick. I'm not about you, but if I'm going to work towards something I really want, I'd rather not call it a termination point. Just saying. But most people do that. That's why we change it to kind of outcome. Outcome's a little bit better. I like to call it an objective. But whatever you call it, it's okay. But say most people set the goal, the outcome, the objective, the termination point of losing some weight. Now, if that's you, maybe you've set the goal of losing, say, 50 pounds or so? If somebody tells me they need to lose 50 pounds or they want to lose 50 pounds, let's put it that way. Anybody who has ever told me, I just want to lose like 50 pounds, I'll be good. I don't have to look at them. I could have never seen them before my whole life. It doesn't matter. And I know they mean 70. If you want to lose 20, I know you mean 30. It'd be nice if I could lose 50, but I know you mean 80. It's always the same. Anyway, that's a little sidebar there for you. It's not bad to have a goal to lose weight and maybe make that goal, I'm going to lose 50 pounds. Focusing exclusively on that end goal is a really fast way to fall off the wagon after a single out-of-control weekend. It is crazy. So one of the things about goals, let me get a little bit off here if you haven't thought this way, and I'll continue this train of thought, so just stay with me. I'll tie it all together for you. Goals are a really weird thing, so you don't miss what you don't have. When you set a goal, do you have it? No, you're working toward the goal, but you don't have it. So you don't miss what you have because you have it, right? As soon as you have whatever the goal gave you, you're going to have it. You won't miss it. So you don't really have any motivation to go after it. You don't have any reward that's being given to you. You're not being reminded to continue on your goal because you don't have it. It truly is out of sight, out of mind, which is why if you don't stick to your goals, if you don't stick to your plan, if you don't check in every single day and have a routine to go along with your goals, you're going to lose them. It's not going to work. It's just human nature. This is where we are. We don't miss it if it's not there. Let's get back to that metaphor of weight loss and looking at the end of 50 pounds and focusing on that and falling off the wagon after one weekend of landing face first into the bag of French fries. Instead of focusing on the goal of losing 50 pounds, it is a lot easier to make it a process. Instead of being spontaneous, I lose a few pounds, make it a process that will get you there, watching what you eat, exercising, keeping yourself motivated, shopping for your future skinny jeans, things like that. The mindset is simple. As long as you keep doing what's working, you'll get what you want. It's very simple to do, but it also means it's a simple process. So a process for me, and I'm actually doing that right now. I've been working on weightlifting for a very long time now, actually since January, just packed on a ton of muscle and shirts are getting kind of tight. I've been bulking mode. It's been fun. I can eat a whole lot of food. I don't gain any weight, but I've been bulking. So I'm now in the process of trimming off maybe 10 or 12 pounds, not a whole lot. I want to see what's underneath the fat. And the last thing I want to do is say, I'm going to set the goal to lose 10 or 12 pounds. That's not what I want. What I want to do is I want to reduce my calories to the point that I've got enough to do my workout in, have plenty of energy to work out, and still be burning calories very efficiently. So the process is set the number of calories for the day and just every day ritualistically make sure I get the number of calories in the day. Don't care what I eat, when I eat, doesn't matter to me. It's going to be good though, by the way. I set a process in place that I follow. Don't care when the end's going to arrive, doesn't really matter. All I know is I do this, I every single day get up consistently and take step by step to get it. It's going to work. But you know the thing about a process-driven life, it can be a little bit boring, a little bit mundane. That's why you want to be spontaneous on the weekend. But here's the other thing about it. If you've ever tried to do anything, any kind of goal, any kind of big-ass goal, something that's really big, really exciting, and maybe scary for you, have you ever noticed that it always takes like a billion times longer than you expected it to take? It takes forever. So if you get all hot and bothered and go after a goal fast, get all spontaneous, I'm going to spend the entire weekend working on it and try to get there, it's not likely to work for you. You're going to burn out. But if you just get boring, I'll set a little process in place, script out your life a little bit so every single day you're moving forward just a little bit. Every single day taking the steps you know will eventually lead there. It really doesn't matter how long it takes, does it? You are on the journey. You are living in the moment. You're having a mindful experience. And eventually, as long as you do that. So if you're a spontaneous person, here's my advice. Learn to put that spontaneity in the middle of routine. Build your day out so you are on a routine, that you are process driven. That's what you're doing. And then you say, okay, 3 o'clock, I'm going to have a party. On the weekend, I'm going to have a good time. Whatever it happens to be, get spontaneous. Just do it within your schedule, okay? You know I'm right. Everybody knows I'm right, especially those that aren't doing it. Scripted life and process-oriented life. It's good. Figure out what works. Do it over and over and over again.
Keep